Are you sure it's safe?
I trust you. Please help my mom.
The city was quiet that evening. Streetlights flickered, casting long shadows on the empty roads. A soft wind moved through the alleys, carrying the faint smell of something sweet. On the corner of one narrow street, a young woman named Mira walked slowly, her mind busy with small worries of the day. Her eyes were tired, and her steps were almost automatic. Suddenly, something caught her eye. A small piece of cake, half-eaten, sat in the trash can by the side of the street. Its frosting was messy, and crumbs were scattered around. Most people would have walked past without a second thought. But Mira stopped. There was something unusual about this cake. Something made her heart skip a beat. She looked around. The street was empty. No one was watching. Slowly, she leaned down and picked up the cake. Her fingers touched the frosting, and she froze. A faint, soft glow seemed to rise from the cake, lighting up her fingertips. It was warm, but not hot. Strange, pulsing warmth. Is it safe, human? Whispered a tiny voice. Mira jerked back. Her eyes widened. She looked around, but the street was still empty. Her heart pounded in her chest. She bent down again, looking closely at the cake. Nothing was there. Or at least nothing she could see. Who said that? She asked, her voice trembling slightly. The glow on the cake pulsed again, like a heartbeat. Mira felt a strange connection. It was as if the cake itself wanted her to understand something. She couldn't explain why, but she wanted to know more. Curiosity, stronger than fear, took over. She whispered back, I don't know. Is it talking to me? A soft shimmer appeared above the trash can. It was tiny, almost invisible at first. Then it grew clearer. A small alien creature hovered there, its body glowing softly. Its eyes were big and round, full of hope and worry. It didn't move aggressively. It just looked at her, waiting. Mira's mind raced. She had never seen anything like this before. Her first thought was fear, but it disappeared quickly. Something about the alien felt fragile, vulnerable, like it needed her. The alien's tiny voice spoke again, clearer this time. It's my mom's birthday. I thought humans might understand. Mira blinked. Your mom? She said slowly. The words sounded strange in her own ears. She looked at the glowing creature, trying to see its emotions. Fear? Hope? Loneliness? All mixed together. The alien nodded. Its small hands reached out toward the cake. Mira hesitated. The cake was half-eaten. It had been in the trash, and yet, she couldn't bring herself to throw it away. Somehow she understood that the cake meant more than food. It was a symbol, a message, maybe even a gift. Her heartbeat grew faster. She could feel the alien's anticipation, like tiny sparks dancing in the air between them. She felt a sudden urge to help, to be kind. Something inside her whispered, this is a test. Or a chance. Slowly, Mira held the cake closer. The glow grew brighter, warming her hands and her heart. She felt strange, almost dizzy, like she was connected to the alien in a way she didn't understand. It was like their feelings were touching each other. The wind blew softly, rustling the trash around them. For a moment, the city seemed to disappear. There was only her and the small alien, hovering in the quiet night. The glow of the cake lit up their faces. The alien's eyes shone with hope. Mira felt something she had never felt before, a mix of fear, curiosity, and excitement. Then, a soft sound came from behind her, a distant siren, maybe, or a whisper of the unknown. Mira shivered, but she didn't look away. She held the cake tighter. Okay, she said softly, almost to herself. Let's see if it's safe. The alien tilted its head, and the glow on its tiny body pulsed like a heartbeat. Mira didn't know what would happen next. Would the cake be dangerous? Or magical? Or was this the start of something bigger than she could imagine? She took a deep breath. The city seemed to hold its breath too, waiting. Something extraordinary was about to happen, and for the first time that night, Mira felt truly alive. Mira's hands trembled slightly as she held the glowing cake. The little alien floated closer, its small body quivering, like it had been waiting for this moment for a long time. Its big, round eyes reflected the faint streetlight, and in them, Mira saw something she could barely name: hope, fear, and a deep longing. The alien's tiny voice spoke again, soft but urgent. "Please, human. It's my mom's birthday. She loves this cake." Mira blinked. She hadn't expected the cake to belong to anyone, let alone someone from another world. Her heart skipped a beat. "Your mom?" she asked slowly, trying to find the right words. The alien nodded. Its glow flickered like a candle in the wind. "Yes, I wanted to give her something special. Something human. But I couldn't get it myself." Mira swallowed hard. She didn't understand everything, but she felt a sudden wave of empathy. Most people would have run away. Most people would have thrown the trash back without a thought. But she didn't. Somehow, she understood that this little creature's heart mattered more than anything. The alien floated closer, its tiny hands reaching toward the cake. Mira hesitated. "Are you sure it's safe?" she asked. The alien tilted its head, confused. "Safe? Yes, I mean, I don't know what's in it. I don't know if it's dangerous." Mira's voice shook. She didn't know why she even felt responsible. The alien's glow pulsed softly. "I trust humans. You are brave. Like my mom said." Mira felt a shiver run down her spine. The alien knew her? How could it know? The night felt suddenly heavier, as if the city around them had paused to watch. A soft wind blew, and the trash can rattled. Mira glanced around, but no one was there. Just the quiet hum of the city and the strange little creature before her. Its eyes glimmered like tiny stars, and for a moment, Mira felt like she was staring at something magical, not real. "Why? Why does your mom care about this cake?" Mira asked, curiosity mixed with caution. The alien's voice was almost a whisper. "Because she loves me, and she loves the small things I bring her. This cake, it is small, but it is full of meaning. I thought, maybe humans understand this. Maybe you understand feelings." Mira's hands tightened around the cake. Humans did understand feelings. Humans could care, protect, and connect in ways no other species could. She realized suddenly why the alien had come. It wasn't just about the cake. It was about trust, love, and connection. She looked into the alien's shining eyes. "Okay," she said, her voice steady now. I understand. I'll help you." The alien's glow pulsed brighter. A soft, happy sound came from it, almost like laughter. Mira had never heard anything like it before. It made her chest warm, and a small smile appeared on her lips. "Follow me," the alien said, floating a little above the ground. "I will show you the rest." Mira took a deep breath. She glanced at the dark street behind her, the empty city around them, and then back at the glowing creature. Curiosity and excitement battled with caution. Something inside her whispered, "This is the beginning of something incredible." She stepped forward, and the alien led her down a narrow alley she had never noticed before. The walls seemed taller here, the shadows darker. Every sound, the rustling of paper, the distant hum of a car, the soft glow of the cake felt amplified. Mira's heart raced. The alien stopped near a small, round object floating silently in the air. Its surface shimmered, reflecting the streetlight and casting soft glows on the walls. Mira's eyes widened. "Is that your ship?" she whispered. The alien nodded. "Yes, please. Come closer, my mom. She is waiting." Mira felt a mix of fear and excitement. She had no idea what to expect. An alien mother? A floating ship? A glowing cake that could somehow connect worlds? Yet, strangely, she felt ready. Something about humans. Their courage, their curiosity, their ability to trust, made this moment feel natural. She took a step forward. The alien floated beside her, glowing softly, like a tiny beacon of hope. Mira held the cake tightly. She didn't know what was ahead, but she felt one thing clearly. She had made a choice to trust, to care, and perhaps to become part of something far bigger than herself. The city noises faded behind them. The night seemed to lean closer, watching silently. Mira felt the first thrill of an adventure that was not hers alone. And in that quiet, glowing moment, she knew the world as she had known it was changing forever. Mira stopped at the edge of the alley, her hands still holding the glowing cake. The small alien floated beside her, its tiny body trembling with anticipation. The ship hovered quietly in front of them, round and smooth, with soft lights glowing across its surface. It was unlike anything Mira had ever seen. Her heart raced. Every instinct told her to turn back, run away, forget all of this. But another voice inside her whispered differently. Curiosity, courage, understanding. Humans were made for moments like this. And somehow she knew this was one of those moments. The alien tilted its head and whispered softly, "Please. Human, my mom waits. She has never seen a human. I trust you." Mira's fingers tightened around the cake. She stared at the glowing alien, then at the ship. Could she really step inside? Could she trust herself? Could she trust the unknown? A soft sound echoed from the ship, like a hum of life. The glowing lights pulsed rhythmically, almost like a heartbeat. Mira realized something strange. She wasn't just looking at a machine. She was looking at something alive, something aware. What if it's dangerous? Mira murmured, more to herself than to the alien. Her mind raced with every possible scenario. The cake could be poisoned. The alien could trick her. Something could happen she couldn't imagine. The alien's glow flickered. I would never hurt you. Please, I need your help." Mira swallowed. Her instincts were screaming, but so was something deeper, something that said humans were brave when it mattered. Humans could face the unknown, understand emotions, and connect when no one else could. This was one of those times. She took a deep breath, feeling the weight of her choice pressing down on her. Step forward or step back. Trust or fear. Courage or safety. Her fingers brushed the cake again, and the glow seemed to pulse faster, almost urging her forward. Mira's mind flashed with the alien's words. "My mom. She loves the small things I bring her." Suddenly, a cold breeze swept through the alley, rustling trash and papers. Mira shivered. The city felt empty, silent, and watchful. It was as if the world itself was waiting for her decision. She looked at the alien, whose eyes were now full of hope and something fragile, almost human. Mira realized she could not turn away. Not now. Not when something was asking for her trust. Her heart pounded. She could feel every nerve in her body alive, alert. Fear was there, yes, but curiosity and courage pushed stronger. Humans were made to take risks, to step into the unknown, to care even when danger was near. Mira's voice shook, but it was steady. "Okay," she said softly. I'll help. I'll come with you." The alien's glow brightened instantly, casting soft lights across Mira's face. Its tiny body trembled with joy. "Thank you, human. You do not know how much this means." The ship's lights shifted, opening a small hatch, inviting them inside. Mira's breath caught in her throat. She took one more glance at the quiet city behind her. The familiar streets, the ordinary world. They felt far away. Almost irrelevant. She took a step forward. Then another. Each step felt heavier, yet braver than the last. The glow of the cake pulsed in her hands, a warm rhythm guiding her forward. The alien floated ahead, leading the way. Inside the ship, the world changed completely. Soft lights floated in the air like stars. The walls were smooth, almost liquid in appearance. Strange, soft sounds filled the space, like music made of feelings rather than notes. Mira's eyes widened. The alien hovered near her shoulder, whispering, "Mom is waiting. She will see you." As a friend. Mira's heart skipped a beat. She realized something amazing. Humans could connect, not just with each other, but with beings entirely different from themselves. They could trust, care, and inspire hope, but her mind still raced. What would this alien mother look like? What would she say? Could she understand? Before she could think further, a soft vibration passed through the ship. The cake in her hands glowed brighter. Mira realized it was not just food, it was a bridge. A bridge between worlds, feelings, and species. She took another deep breath. She had made her choice. Fear had been there, yes. Danger was still possible. But she had decided to trust, to care, to step into the unknown. And in that glowing, floating ship, Mira felt something she had never felt before. She felt alive. She felt human. And she felt ready. The alien hovered closer, its glow wrapping around her like a small, gentle hug. "Thank you. Human, truly." Mira smiled, her hands holding the glowing cake tightly. Whatever came next, she was ready to face it. The city outside faded into darkness. Inside the ship, a new world awaited, and Mira knew. Nothing would ever be the same again. The interior of the ship was unlike anything Mira had ever seen. Soft lights floated in the air like tiny stars. The walls shimmered gently, reflecting her own wide-eyed face. Strange, quiet sounds filled the space, soft hums and whispers that seemed alive. Mira clutched the glowing cake tightly, feeling its warmth spread through her fingers. The alien hovered closer, its big round eyes watching her nervously. Are you ready, human?" It whispered. Mira nodded slowly. Her heart raced. She could feel her own fear and excitement tangled together like threads of electricity. She lifted the cake to her lips. A small bite. Nothing could have prepared her for what came next. The moment the cake touched her tongue, a wave of sensation shot through her. It wasn't just sweet, though. It tasted like the best cake she had ever had. It was alive. Memories, feelings, colors she had never seen, and sounds she had never heard, flashed in her mind. She stumbled back slightly, clutching her head. "Whoa! What is this?" she whispered, her voice trembling. The alien floated closer. Its glow pulsed rapidly, almost like it was cheering. You can feel it?" Mira's eyes widened. I can see. Your world. Your home. Everything. It's like I'm there." The alien nodded. "Yes, the cake holds memories. Feelings. Love. Only humans can truly taste it and understand." Mira took another careful bite. With each mouthful, the connection grew stronger. She saw bright fields stretching beyond mountains, rivers that shimmered like liquid glass, and creatures moving in harmony with the land. She felt joy, sorrow, and hope all at once. And always, through it all, there was the alien mother, waiting, smiling, full of love for her child. Her hands trembled as she held the last piece of cake. It's incredible," she breathed. I can feel everything." The alien's glow softened, pulsing gently. "You see, humans are special. You feel, you connect, you care. No other species can taste the cake and understand so deeply. My mom, she will know you helped." Mira's heart swelled. The fear that had gripped her moments ago was gone. She realized that humans had something rare, an ability to connect across worlds, across species. To care, to trust, to be brave in the unknown. A sudden sound made her glance up. The ship shifted slightly, and soft vibrations ran through the floor. Mira frowned. What's happening? The alien's tiny body shivered. Nothing dangerous, I think. But the connection grows stronger. You may see more than you can handle. Mira took a deep breath, steadying herself. She knew she couldn't stop now. This was bigger than fear. This was understanding and connection and trust. She lifted the remaining cake toward her mouth, taking the final bite. Suddenly, a wave of warmth spread through her entire body. Colors, sounds, and feelings merged into one perfect moment. She could see the alien mother clearly now, tall, gentle, smiling, radiating love. Mira could almost hear her thoughts. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for caring. Tears pricked Mira's eyes. She had never felt anything like this before. Not fear, not joy, not wonder. She felt human, and more than human, stronger, connected, alive. The alien hovered close, its glow wrapping around her. You have done what few could do, human. You have felt what cannot be explained. My mom. She will remember this forever. Mira exhaled slowly. Her heartbeat slowed. She felt a calm she had never known. The cake was gone now, but its magic lingered. A bridge between her world and the aliens. She looked at the small creature and smiled. I understand. I think I can help her. The alien's glow brightened again. A silent cheer in the quiet ship. Mira realized at this moment, this choice had changed her. She was no longer just a human in a city street. She was a bridge, a friend, a part of something far larger than herself. Outside, the night continued, quiet and still. But inside the ship, a small, glowing connection between worlds had been made. And Mira knew that nothing, no fear, no doubt, no ordinary life would ever feel the same again. For the first time in her life, she felt truly alive. Mira's hands still tingled from the magic of the cake. Her heart raced, but it wasn't fear anymore. It was excitement, curiosity, and wonder all mixed together. The little alien floated beside her, glowing softly, guiding her deeper into the ship. The interior of the ship was vast and strange. The walls shimmered with moving colors, like liquid light, and soft sounds echoed around them, like whispers of life. Mira took careful steps, her eyes wide with awe. Every moment felt surreal, like walking inside a dream. The alien floated slightly ahead. This way, it said softly, almost hesitating. My mom. She's waiting for you, please. She must see you. Mira nodded, clutching the invisible connection she still felt from the cake. She took another step. Her mind raced with questions. What would this alien mother look like? Would she be dangerous, friendly? Could she understand a human at all? The little alien paused near a round doorway. This is it, it whispered. Please, don't be afraid. She will understand you are a friend. Mira's pulse quickened. She had never faced anything like this before, yet something inside her reminded her. Humans were brave. Humans could trust. Humans could connect. This was a test of courage and understanding, and she was ready. She took a deep breath and stepped forward. The round doorway opened silently, revealing a room bathed in warm, soft light. At the center, seated on a platform that seemed to float slightly above the floor, was a tall, graceful figure. The alien mother's eyes were large and gentle, glowing softly. Her skin shimmered in shades Mira had never seen before, like moonlight over water. Her expression was calm, yet full of curiosity and kindness. She watched Mira carefully, but there was no threat in her gaze. Only hope. Mira froze, her mind struggling to find words. She wanted to speak, but her voice felt small in the vast glowing room. She took a careful step forward. Hi, she said softly. I'm Mira. I helped. The alien mother's eyes softened. A sound, gentle and musical, echoed through the room. Mira felt it as a warmth inside her chest. Thank you, human, the mother said in a voice that seemed to reach directly into her mind. You have shown courage and understanding. You have trusted when most would fear. Mira swallowed. I didn't know. I wanted to help. The mother floated slightly closer, her gaze never leaving Myra. That is why humans are remarkable. You care, you trust, you connect, even when the unknown is frightening. The little alien hovered beside Mira, glowing brightly. Mom! She understands, it whispered, almost like a sigh of relief. Mira glanced around the room. The platform beneath the alien mother shimmered softly, and strange symbols moved across the walls. She couldn't read them, but she felt their meaning, stories, memories, emotions, all connected through the cake, through the trust. Through her own human heart, the mother extended a long, graceful hand toward Mira. Come closer, human. See for yourself. Feel what we feel. Taste the trust you helped create. Mira's heartbeat jumped. She realized this wasn't just an invitation, it was a test, a chance to truly connect. Humans had the rare ability to bridge worlds, to care across species, and to inspire hope where none existed. This was one of those rare moments. She took a careful step forward, then another, letting the soft glow of the room wash over her. The little alien floated beside her, excited but gentle. Mira reached the platform. The alien mother's gaze was warm, welcoming, and patient. You are brave, human, the mother said. Not because you fear nothing, but because you choose to act, to care, even when fear is present. Myra's chest swelled with a strange new emotion. Pride? Understanding? Joy? Perhaps all three. She felt the power of human courage, how it could touch worlds, create bonds, and change lives. The alien mother's eyes glimmered. Stay close, she said. There is much to see, and much to feel. But first, understand this. Trust is the bridge between us. That bridge is alive now because of you. Mira nodded, her hand still tingling from the lingering magic of the cake. She felt ready. Whatever came next, she would face it with courage, curiosity, and empathy. Humans were remarkable. And tonight, she was about to prove it. The city outside faded into quiet darkness. Inside the ship, a world of light, emotion, and life awaited. Mira stepped closer to the alien mother, her heart open, ready to embrace the unknown. And for the first time, she felt she truly belonged, not just in her world, but in this new, incredible one too. Mira's eyes followed the alien mother as she floated gracefully across the platform. The room shimmered with soft colors, and the air felt alive, almost humming with emotion. Mira was still clutching the memory of the cake, the magic it carried, the connection it had created. She felt changed, stronger, braver, human, and yet more than human. The little alien hovered near her shoulder, whispering softly, Mom will show you soon. But something is happening outside. Mira frowned. She didn't understand. What do you mean? The mother's gaze shifted toward the ship's translucent walls. Beyond them, shadows moved strangely. Dark shapes, larger than the ship itself, glided silently through space. Mira's stomach tightened. Her heart pounded not with fear alone, but with anticipation. Something dangerous was near. The alien mother's voice was calm but urgent. Unknown forces approach. They sense our presence. We must act quickly. Myra's mind raced. Act? How? What? What can I do? The mother's glowing eyes softened, almost gently. Humans are remarkable. You see, feel, and act in ways others cannot. Your courage, your empathy, they give life to trust. And trust is powerful. The shadows outside moved closer. The ship trembled lightly, like a leaf in the wind. Mira's pulse jumped. She could see that the alien mother's calmness hid a tense energy. An understanding of danger that Mira did not yet grasp thought the little alien floated closer to Mira. They are not friendly. They seek to destroy everything, but you can help. Trust yourself. Mira's hands clenched around her sides. Fear surged, but alongside it came clarity. Humans were capable of action, quick thinking, courage even in the unknown. She had already faced the extraordinary once tonight. She could do it again. The mother spoke again, her voice steady. Mira, the glowing cake. Its essence is still within you. It can guide us, protect us, if you act. Mira's eyes widened. She felt the lingering warmth of the cake, pulsing like a heartbeat inside her. It wasn't just magic. It was a connection, a bridge. And now it was her tool, her responsibility. The shadows pressed closer, dark shapes scraping against the edges of the ship's barrier. Mira realized what she must do. She held her hands out, imagining the energy, the bridge, the trust she had created. The glow inside her fingers responded, brightening with every heartbeat. "Focus," the little alien whispered. "Trust yourself. Trust the bridge." Mira took a deep breath. She closed her eyes, feeling every emotion, the courage, the care, the trust she had offered the alien mother. Slowly, a soft light began to radiate from her hands, spreading through the room. It pulsed, strong and steady, reaching out toward the shadows pressing against the ship. Outside, the dark shapes recoiled, almost afraid. The glow from Mira's hands pushed them back, shimmering with a strange force she couldn't fully understand, but felt. Her courage, her trust, her human heart, it all flowed into the light. The alien mother's eyes glimmered with approval. "Yes, human, you are remarkable. You are our bridge. You give strength where none exists." The shadows writhed and shrank, retreating from the ship. The tremor in the floor faded. The lights in the room pulsed softly, calming the space. Mira opened her eyes, breathless but alive, and saw the mother's gaze fixed on her. Warmth, pride, and something almost like awe shone in those glowing eyes. The little alien hovered beside her, bouncing gently. "You saved us." Mira's chest heaved. I didn't know I could." She stopped. The realization hit her. Humans could. Humans were capable of courage, empathy, and action beyond expectation. She had just used her heart, her very human heart, to save a world she didn't even know. The mother floated closer, her hand extending in a gesture of gratitude. "You have done what few could, Mira. You have protected, trusted, and connected. That is why humans are special." Mira felt a swell of pride and relief. The danger had passed for now, but the lesson was clear. Humans were not just fragile creatures in a vast universe. They were capable of bravery, compassion, and action in moments of true need. The little alien's eyes glimmered as it whispered, "Mom sees you now. Forever part of our trust." Mira's gaze swept across the ship, the glowing walls, the alien mother, and the floating little creature. She smiled softly. Fear had been there, yes, but so had courage. Danger had pressed close, but human resolve had been stronger, and in that moment, Mira understood something profound. Humans were remarkable. Brave, empathetic, capable of connecting worlds, bridging hearts, and facing the unknown. For the first time, she felt her power and her responsibility as a human in a universe that was suddenly bigger, stranger, and more wondrous than she had ever imagined. The shadows outside faded completely. The ship hummed softly, alive with calm. Mira exhaled slowly, feeling every heartbeat and pulse of the glowing room. She had survived. She had acted. She had proven that humans were extraordinary. And in that quiet, glowing silence, she knew one thing for certain. Her journey was far from over. The ship was calm now. The shadows had vanished, and the soft glow of the walls filled the room with warmth. Mira's hands still tingled from the energy she had channeled moments ago. She took a deep breath, feeling the steady pulse of life around her. She had faced fear, danger, and the unknown, and she had survived. She had acted with courage, empathy, and trust. The little alien hovered near her, bouncing excitedly. "Mom, she will see you now," it whispered. Its glow shimmered brightly, like a small star celebrating. Mira followed the alien across the shimmering floor. The alien mother floated above the platform, smiling gently. Her eyes glowed softly, filled with kindness and pride. "Come closer, human," she said. "It is time." Mira stepped forward, clutching her hands together. She felt a strange mixture of nervousness and wonder. For so long, she had only imagined extraordinary things. Now she was standing in a world she could hardly believe existed. And yet, here she was, alive, present, human. The alien mother extended a long, graceful hand, and Mira noticed a small, glowing object floating in front of her. It was another cake, smaller than the first, but radiant with light. A soft fragrance drifted from it, sweet and warm, like the memory of home. "This is for you, human," the mother said gently. "A celebration, not only of my birthday, but of trust, courage, and connection. You have shown qualities that even we, beings from other worlds, admire." His eyes widened. She hadn't expected this. She hadn't imagined that her small acts, picking up a half-eaten cake, trusting a tiny alien, would lead to this moment. Her chest swelled with pride and gratitude. The little alien floated closer to her. "Take it," it whispered. "Taste it, like you did before. Share this moment with us." Mira lifted the glowing cake slowly. The warmth spread through her fingers, and she realized something amazing. This was more than a cake. It was a symbol, a bridge, a bond between worlds, forged through courage, care, and empathy.